everyone, my name is Zoe, and I'm here with Lizzy.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Star Wars, which we're a little behind because scheduling hard.
Again.
But it's okay.
It's fun.
So, should we run them notes?
I think we've had notes for a while.
No. By the way, I'm sick, so there might be coughing and sniffles and whatnot. FYI.
She might give me a virus.
Yeah, I'll give you a virus through the computer. Should we just start with Resistance, I guess?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 2 episodes to talk about, which is better than 3. So, you know.
We just figured out it was only 2, not 3.
Yeah. So we have Season 1, Episode 10, Secrets and Holograms. And the little blurb thing about it on Google is, when a determined Kaz tries to discover the truth about Captain Doza, he and Tora embark on an adventure where they discover more about the tower than either expected. That's kind of misleading. That's not what the episode was like. But okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Okay. So, I don't know. Should we, go through the episode? Play by play?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do what we usually do with episodes, how we summarize it.
Yeah. Alright, spoilers ahead. Obviously. Which, before we get into the spoilers, the last episode that aired, Station Theta Black, was the mid-season finale. And Resistance won't be back until January 13th with the episode called Bibo?
But what?
Bibo. That's the name of the episode.
Okay.
Bibo? Bibbo?
Bibbo? Bibo?
Well, we'll find out on January 13th, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird though. All the names are like Sinar's Score, the High Tower, and then it's just Bibo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, Secrets and Holograms. That started with Tora, right?
Yes.
Playing her...
She's all bored.
Yeah, she's bored. She's playing her, Xbox Connect game, where she's a ship, but she, has her arms spread out, and she's like... You know?
Mm-hmm.
And she's playing the game, and she has her little weird puppy thing. What's the name?
It looks like a bug to me. An oversized, very fluffy bug.
It reminded me of Freddy.
What?
It just did. When it peed on the floor, I was like, yeah, that's Freddy. Because Freddy does that every day. We have to clean it up every day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like it. Usually I like the new animals and stuff, but so far none of the animals in Resistance I like.
No.
They're just not cute to me.
Buggles, that's what his name is. Buggles. And the species is Vorpak. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. But it's ugly in an endearing way.
Yeah. Did you see that? I sent you the meme that I made.
Well, this would have been 2 weeks ago or something, right, Lizzie? I don't.
No, it was from when you liked another animal on Resistance.
Oh, the Gorg, and it's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I vaguely remember that. My memory doesn't go back that far, Lizzie.
I know, I'm so sorry. So she's all bored in her room, which I would love, but that's okay.
She has lots of Rebels decorations, which is interesting.
She has Sabine art.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. And I'm like,
I want Sabine art.
Yeah, me too. I want it everywhere. Um, it's funny because now that people see that, they're like, "What if Sabine's her mom?" I'm like, "What? Why?" It's just art.
Sabine's just a famous artist. Why can't they accept that?
I don't know, because she's female, man. It's gotta be a mom.
Right? Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright, so...
She's bored, she wants to get out. She talks to her dad, right?
Yeah, she talks to her dad about going on a hover cruise. Which, like...
Yeah.
I want to go on a hover cruise.
Right? We'll just, take a day when we're so bored of being in our room. All that. Our weird-looking dog. We'll just go on a hover cruise.
See, Freddy's already a weird-looking dog, so we can just take him.
He's beautiful. How dare you compare him to Bug?
I have many pictures of Freddy just looking like a strange gremlin creature. Because that's what he is. He's a cute, strange gremlin creature, but still a strange gremlin creature.
And Buddy's just handsome.
Yeah, Buddy's very handsome.
Bingo's handsome. Echo's weird looking.
It's the littler ones, I think.
Yeah, they both look weird, but Echo a little more weird because, he doesn't have that much fur. He has fur, of course, but it's not as fluffy as Bingo's, so when he puts his ears back, he just looks bald. His head, because you can, see his skull. I don't enjoy it. I recently took a picture of him, looking like he was running. He sent me a picture of this beautiful boy, this beautiful gremlin, of him running towards me, and it's really cute, but also really terrifying because it's all blurred out. So, it's the best picture, though. Who was I with? We went to a Christmas holidays party with Raj and Steele, and Jason Ward was supposed to be there, but he wasn't. There were a few other podcasters there, and he has these two dogs that are ginormous. They're basically horses. and
What breed of dog are they?
I don't know. I don't know the names. I have pictures of them being ginormous. They're super cute. It's just heckin' really giant. Oh. Yes, that's...
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
Resistance.
Dogs.
So there's hover cruise, and then
I don't remember. So they go.
oh well, Doze
the
is
dad's
like
busy.
he's like I'm busy. We're not going on a hover cruise, and she's
And
like,
you stay in your room.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's too dangerous, and she's like, but father, and
Bored.
yeah, so.
So
Eventually, she's forced to leave with the nanny droid or whatever. I don't know, the babysitter droid, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so then Doza's, talking to Commander Pyre.
I don't remember that part. Wait.
He talks to the stormtrooper dude on the hologram. And Pyre's like, hey, meet me soon, I'll be there. They're like, okay. Dying. And then Tora's like, Tora goes back to her room, and she's arguing with the droid. And then she escapes. How does she escape? This is when the Buggles thing pees on the floor, right? Because she gives Buggles to the droid, and the droid's like, I'll take her out. And then the Buggles pees on the floor. And then
she escapes.
Yeah, Tora leaves.
Then she finds Kaz. Right?
Yeah, then she goes through.
She's in the market, and they're all harassing her because they don't know what her father's doing, and they want to know.
And Kaz is like, hey, back off from the child.
Mm-hmm. Then they become friends.
Yeah, they talk.
They talk a lot, and Kaz wants to get into the...
Well, wait, before that, they get the thingy.
The thingy.
The yellow thingy, and she holds it. And I was like, oh, it's that thingy. The, Rebels... Thingy. The callus thingy.
What?
The rock, you know? The yellow rock.
No?
She holds the rock. Remember, it's on the store? And the guy's like, oh, that's like 15 credits. And she's like, and he's like, actually, you know what? You're Doza's daughter. It's 20 credits for you, or something like that. And it's the rock thingy that Callus and Zeb found on Rebels.
I don't remember that part. Oh, I guess I didn't understand. I didn't know.
Now I have to find a picture and show you, so that I don't seem like a crazy person.
No, I'm looking, but I don't remember. I guess I didn't see it and understand that it was from Rebels.
Yeah, but you know the thing I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So yeah, they find that. And yeah.
Yeah. And then she doesn't get it.
Yeah, she can't get it.
She talks about how lonely and bored she is. And the Empire comes.
The Empire?
Sorry. First Order.
You're a fake geek girl, Lizzy.
I'm so sorry. You caught me. First Order comes, they go to her room, they start playing the game. It's all fun. Then the nanny droid comes back and sees BB-8 and goes into kill mode for some reason.
Because that's what every nanny droid needs. A kill mode.
Mm-hmm. And then, Kaz sneaks off. And they try to look for information from Doza, Father Doza, Father. What else happened?
What?
What else happens?
They get the information from Doza, or they look for it, and Kaz is, like, getting the stuff off of Doza's, like, iPad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then Doza's coming up. And so Kaz hides in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And he finds an old Imperial uniform. It's like, dun dun dun. And then... and then Doza leaves. And then Kaz leaves, and Tora helps him escape.
Mm-hmm.
And Tora's like, hey, are you a spy? And Kaz is like, no, that's ridiculous. And Tora's like...
a spy? Huh.
Tora's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, why would I be a spy? And, which, by the way, I think Kaz has, like, the best accidental cover ever. Because, like... He's, like, such an idiot sometimes that I feel like people will be like, that guy wouldn't be a spy. Look at him. He falls over his own feet every, like, 10 seconds. But really, he is a spy.
Yeah. It's just...
But-
cats.
Yeah. And like Kaz leaves, and Tora's still like suspicious. She's like, there's something going on there.
I think she knows, but we're not. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, and then there's also the trash thing.
Oh yeah, the trash.
They fall in the trash like thingy, and Tora's like, yeah, it's fine, but then it's not because lasers start firing everywhere. And Kaz is freaking out, and Tora's like, don't worry, it's just like a video game.
Yeah, Tora, sure. And then she's doing flips and stuff, and she's super cool. Whatever.
And Kaz is
flailing.
I think my favorite part about this episode is every time they had to like avoid detection or something, Tora does like graceful cartwheels and stuff. And Kaz is just, like, barely standing. Just scrambling away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kaz.
So that was that scene. That was really cool. And... yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Elijah Wood, who was, Frodo, he voices Jace in Resistance.
Who's Jace?
He's the Rucklin, Jace Rucklin. The jerk.
Oh, the jerk.
Jerk face.
Jerk face.
Sorry, I'm just on the Wikipedia for this episode, seeing if we missed anything. I'm looking at the cast.
That's him. That's Frodo.
And Price voices the nanny droid and Freya. And
Nice.
Jux, Jux is the one that looks like Guti from Rebels. Okay. Cool. That's all I know. Sorry, I was just looking at it.
No, it's okay. So good.
So yeah, I think that was that episode, pretty much. Oh, they do go on the hover cruise.
Yeah, in the end, they go in the hover cruise.
Yeah. So, we don't get to see the actual hover cruise.
No, but they did it.
I wonder if, like... And this is probably very unlikely. But you know how they're doing the whole, like, Star Wars hotel and Star Wars theme park thing in Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they did, like, a cruise, like the Disney cruises they do, but, like, it was a hover cruise?
Ooh.
You know? Because they're doing the hotel, like, all immersive and stuff. So, like, they could do a cruise like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It would probably be, like, ridiculously expensive, but
Yeah.
it would be cool.
It would be cool.
Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, pretty
It
much.
just does really, really cool flips. It's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Tora's like an acrobat.
Yeah.
Then there's Cass.
Yep. But he's trying his best. So
And I mean, like, it works, you know? Like, he hasn't died yet. So,
yeah, that's true.
you know,
You know,
he's
if
doing...
he's gone this far.
You know, it may not look too graceful, but he isn't dead yet.
Yeah.
So,
Like me.
you know, it's working out for him, I guess. What else about that episode? I want to play that game. Are they
Yeah,
playing?
it'd be cool. It's just like a... I don't know. Like... It requires movement, though. I
Well,
don't
it was
know
like...
if I can do that.
Because it was like a called Flight Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
And so, based on like the Ray's survival guide thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it said she had a flight simulator. And so I was picturing more like controls and not just flailing around. But maybe that's what Ray was doing, and I just read that book wrong. Or not Ray's Survival Guide, Before the Awakening. That's where the flight simulator was.
I thought someone else did a flight simulator. I don't remember.
I don't know, maybe it's just different kinds of flight simulators.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe, like, Ray's thing was, like, a legit flight simulator, and Tora's just, like, a game called Flight Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
What else?
I don't know. I liked that episode. I like to see Tora. She's really cool and can do anything. So.
What do you think about Doza being an ex-Imperial? Do you think that's gonna, like, play out in any way?
I fear for him because, like, he seems like a good, semi-good person right now. So then I'm scared that, like, I think we talked about this last episode, but I'm scared that he's gonna be, like, Kaz is gonna be like, well, he was an ex-Imperial, so he's gotta be bad,
Yeah.
So, because I'm sure if he was, like, a die-hard Imperial, like, he'd be with the First Order.
Well, I mean, I figure we also have, like, he's keeping the ex-Imperial thing a secret, which, like, at first I thought, like, well, that makes sense. I can't imagine people are all that welcoming of the Empire.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait a minute, there's also that one pilot guy that's just, like he does not hide that he used to be an Imperial. Yeah. He wears, like, the helmet. Mm-hmm. So I wonder, like, if it's different because he was, like, an officer, so had, like, authority.
I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's asking him.
No.
So, like, I'm sure if someone asked, like, oh, so, were you an Imperial? I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, I was. Or, I don't know.
Yeah, well, but he was also hiding in the closet from Jace. Jace the jerkface.
That's his business. I don't know.
Because, like, when Jace was looking for Kaz, and he went to go in the closet, Tora was like, no, out, my stuff. So.
You say Tora?
Did I say Tora?
I think so.
Oh.
I mean, I think it was, probably hiding it, but also maybe, like, annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, this kid is just coming in, taking stuff, looking through. So I'm not sure.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. I wonder if Tora knows. Because she clearly likes rebel stuff. If she has, like, Sabine's art.
And she seems to, like, adore her father.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't. Or maybe, I don't know, man.
A lot of possibilities, basically.
Yeah. And we don't know, and we won't know for a while.
No. Because that's how Dave likes to be.
It's not Dave anymore, really.
Dave's on Resistance, though, isn't he?
I think so, but I don't think he's doing much. I don't know.
I gotta look it up now, Lizzie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. In this position.
Is that a dog barking?
That's Bingo being a jerk face.
He's listed as a creator and as a director.
Alrighty.
So. And a writer. So.
Okay, he's everything.
Yeah.
We blame it on him now.
It's all Dave.
It's all Dave's fault.
Alright, should we move on to the next episode?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so the next one was Station Theta Black, which was described as when Poe and Kaz find an old First Order mining facility, BB-8 discovers that the facility isn't so abandoned.
Was it BB-8 that discovered that?
Yeah, because the other droid was with the ships.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fine.
So the episode starts with Yeager just chilling, and then Tam comes in, and she's like, you let Kaz take the fireball? And Yeager's like, ready to be like, I know, Tam, but he gets to use it too, and blah, blah, blah. He's just borrowing it. And then Tam is like, no, I don't care about that. I care because the ship is not fully put together right now, and he's gonna die. And, you know.
Yeager's like, oh no.
He's like, oh crap, but like they can't do anything about it, so
They just gotta worry.
they just gotta wait until he gets home.
Mm-hmm.
Or Poe calls. They're just waiting for either Kaz to come home or for Poe to call and be like, yeah, he died.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how the episode starts.
Just worrisome.
Yeah, so then we cut to Kaz, and he's flying with BB-8, and he's like, well, at least we have the stabilizers going. Then, you know, they don't, because Tam has them. So, you know, they're about to die, but then Poe and, like, other Resistance peeps show up and make sure he doesn't die. And then they go back, they go on the ship, and BB-8 reunites with
CB-23.
CB-23, thank you. And then they go and meet Leia, who the voice actress was replaced.
Yeah.
After the whole controversy with that, which was fast work, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
I was kind of surprised.
I was like, because I figured they would want to replace her, but they just wouldn't have time.
Mm-hmm.
But they, you know, they did it fast, so good for them, you know?
They did it.
Can't imagine re-rendering the episode was fun, though. So yeah, that happened. You know, they meet Leia, and Kaz is like, oh my gosh, it's Leia!
It's just Leia!
And Poe, like, looks at him a little bit like, calm down, kid. But Poe did the exact same thing when he met Leia in the books, so shut up, Poe. You know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Leia's like, okay, you go to do some recon, but don't engage with the enemy. And Poe,
she said this twice.
Yeah, and Poe's like, you know I don't do that. And she's like, Poe, don't engage with the enemy. Like, she's his mom.
Yeah.
And then they go, and, you know, they find the station, and Poe is like, let's go on the station. And Kaz is like, hey.
Not engaging.
Yeah, and Poe is like, it's abandoned, let's go. So they get on, and it's not abandoned. There's a little... He looked like one of those, like, vacuum droids that I always destroy in, in Overwatch. I thought in Battlefront. But he looked like a vacuum droid in Overwatch. That's why I was gonna... Okay, never mind. Anyway, he looked like a little vacuum droid to me. And...
He did look like a cleaning droid, and then I was like, oh no, I saw him in Battlefront with Phasma. This is not going to go well.
Yeah. And then he turns into a killer robot, and Poe shoots him, and Kaz tries.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kaz is like, what if that droid set off an alarm? And Poe is like, it didn't set off an alarm. It did. And...
Poe.
Yeah. And then, that's very consistent with, like, the Poe comics, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, Poe is just like, no, we're gonna be fine, and then they're not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the alarm is set off, so Phasma's like, alright, let's go to the station we're supposed to blow up today. Which, you know, by the way, they were gonna blow it up. And...
Yeah. Then they go...
And then Poe and Kaz are snooping around a little bit.
Trying to find information.
Yeah. And then the First Order shows up, and Kaz is, you know, scared. And Poe is like, we're fine.
But they're not fine.
Yeah, then they're not fine. Then they're getting shot at. And then it's just like pretty much a whole battle, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
They're like kicking bombs around, shooting people.
I like when Poe's like, they find the stormtroopers and Poe's like, I'm not engaging you. Not engaging.
My mom said I can't engage, so...
So, you know, I'm just gonna engage a little. Just a bit.
Just a little bit. And, then they run out onto, like, the balconies. Whatever the little pathways that are high up are. They're running around on those. And Kaz saves the day. By blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
And, then what?
I like seeing Phasma in action.
Yeah.
Running around. It was nice to see. Especially because I'm always like, she can't run in that armor.
And her cape's all like...
Yeah. So, it was nice seeing her like that. And then Kaz saving Poe's life. Which is new. Saves his life. They go.
And then there's like a little space battle.
Yes. I did not enjoy the space battle.
No?
I'm not a space battle person.
Oh.
But it was cool.
And then, you know, the First Order turns around and leaves, and Kaz is like, hey, they're leaving! And Poe's like, oh no, they're leaving! And then then they blow up the station. And it's a race. It kind of reminded me of that, was it Breaking Ranks in Rebels? When Kanan and Hera are flying away from the big kyber crystal explosion. And Kanan almost doesn't make it. And he docks the Phantom in, and they go.
And then they, immediately go. That was really cool. I loved seeing that explosion. It was so beautiful. Vibrant and green. And giant.
So. Yeah. But so there's another explosion and they're trying to get away. And Kaz is like, I'm not gonna make it. And then Poe's like, yeah, you are. But, you know, then Kaz, like, goes and hides in a little...
And you expect Poe to be wrong.
Yeah. And Poe gets away, and then Poe's like, we did it! But then Kaz isn't there, and Poe's like, oh, crap. So he's going around. And honestly, for a second I was like, oh, no, Kaz! But then I remembered, I was like, wait, never mind. He's fine. But then, so Poe's looking for Kaz, and he finds him hiding in a rock.
Yes.
Very smart, for once.
Yeah. He's he's getting better, you know?
And,
then he's very smart. They give the information to Leia. And, Leia is like, yeah, well, this won't be enough, man. Because people are idiots.
yeah, pretty much. So,
And people profit from the First Order's weapons and stuff. My dad, the other day, he was like, so if people get rich from the First Order, how does the First Order get rich? Do they sell stuff to the First Order? To themselves? So, I don't know. I thought that was funny.
we need an entire economic spreadsheet of Star Wars.
Yes. Credits to dollars.
Yeah. So,
yeah, and then that Jonah Marie, I was listening to her podcast this morning with my dad on the way to school, and she says that she wishes that was a cliffhanger where we don't see Kaz in the Rock.
I don't think emotionally I'd be able to handle that. So,
Yeah.
I'll pass. Sorry, Jonah.
So, yeah, I was listening. I was like, no, stop it. Don't do this.
Like, I totally get what she means, but, like, nah.
Don't hurt me like this.
That would be, like, almost as bad, or maybe even just as bad, as the end of season 2 of Rebels, that ends with Ezra opening a Sith holocron, and we had to wait almost a year. Not almost a year, but we had to wait a while. It felt like a year to see, like, what was going on. Yeah, no thanks. Cliffhangers make me suffer. So, I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. What else do you have to say about that episode?
I like seeing Poe and Kaz's relationship a lot. Like, big brother kind of thing.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like it. It's cute. And, they just work well together. Like, not... Like, the characters work well together. Like,
They have a really fun chemistry.
Yeah. I love seeing BB-8 and CB-23 together.
Is that going to be a new ship?
Hmm?
Is that going to be a new ship? BB-8 and CB-23?
Maybe. We'll see.
What would we call it? CBBB.
CBBB.
I don't know.
C B to the power of 3.
But Lizzie, to the power of 3 wouldn't be having 3 of them. That would just be 3 times B.
Well, because there's 3 B's.
But B to the power of 3 would not be
the math.
Okay.
Okay, leave me alone.
That would be B times B times B.
Well, I don't know. To me, I like that though.
Okay.
Yeah, just do C B B B. It's too long.
CBBB.
CBBB. Jonah says on her podcast to leave her a comment on, like, what is our OTP for Resistance so far? Do you have one yet?
Tam and Sonara.
Yep. I love it. And I sent her a message, like a personal message. I was like, I like this one. Tam and Sonara. So, I really love them both. And I guess CB and BB-8. They're nice. They're good. I don't have any other ones. Niku and Niku.
Niku and hugs.
For everyone. Yeah.
Okay. So,
gotta say.
alright, so there's some other miscellaneous Star Wars news. So first, it's apparently rumored that there will be a Star Wars trailer on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now, as we're recording this. What do you think?
I'm scared.
I mean, it is just rumor, so it's not anything official from Lucasfilm saying there's gonna be a trailer on Wednesday, which I think it'll be more of a teaser if it does happen.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get
I expect a trailer.
I don't think we'll get a trailer until Celebration. But teaser, because when we get our first Last Jedi teaser? When did we get our first Last Jedi teaser? Not tweezer. Teaser.
Tweezers. I'm not even sure.
Because I don't think they released it in December. But also Rogue One came out in December that year. So I'm like dying. Hold on. So I think that so maybe they just didn't want to override on Rogue One. But since there is no movie this December, maybe they'll do a teaser.
Yeah. I hope there's a teaser. I need it.
And then a lot of news is just random episode 9 leaks. Which at this point, I don't know how credible leaks are.
Yeah.
Because even the ones that may be technically based in reality could still be to someone seeing something on set and just drawing a conclusion based on it. Last year around this time when Adam Driver was on Skellig Michael and they're like, oh, there's going to be a Kylo Ren Luke Skywalker fight. There wasn't. Well, there was, but not on Skellig Michael. So, don't jump to conclusions. Basically, take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pedro Pascal is going to be joining The Mandalorian as the lead. That was news. I don't think we talked about that.
Chilean.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. They made a couple cast announcements for The Mandalorian, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't know who any of these people are, but okay.
I know one guy. I'm gonna make sure I have his name. Because I know he's in Predator. I just keep... Carl Weathers. Yeah, I was right. In my head. Carl Weathers is in it. And I know him from Predator. And I'm excited for that. And... I don't know who the main guy is, but there's one girl from Deadpool. I'm not sure.
Oh, which one?
Yeah.
Gina Carano. Oh, who is she? Is she... I've seen Deadpool. Yeah, she was... What's her face? Oh, who was she in Deadpool? I've only seen that movie once. She was the really buff lady that, punched people.
Nice.
Got in a fight with Colossus. That was her. So yeah, her. And also I have a list right here. We have, oh god, Omid Abtahi. I butchered that. I'm sorry. To the world. Apparently, I don't know who that is, but apparently he was in American Gods. Which, I don't know what that is either.
I don't know.
Emily Swallow, who's in Supernatural. Now, I only saw the first 7 seasons of Supernatural. But I don't know who she is. Who is she in Supernatural? Did I get to that part?
I just watch Supernatural whenever my mom has it, so I'm like, oh, I know that episode. No, I haven't seen that whole season. No, I don't know who that character is. I just seen him once in an episode. That's probably
I got through the first 6 or 7 seasons, and then Friends happened. So.
I just can't take scary movies or shows.
Okay.
Because then I realize I walk into a dark room with fists. And I noticed this the other day because we watched like It or something. No, it was in Spanish class. We watched like this kid movie about La Llorona, and it was terrifying. Like, it was supposed to be like, oh, it's just a ghost, but the way that they drew her was terrifying, and I hated it. And everyone in class was terrified, and we're all high schoolers, and this is for like 5-year-olds, and like the jump scares were perfect.
Yeah.
And so since that, I had like 3 nightmares all in a row from that, and I kept walking into rooms with fists, and I don't know why I do, because there's a ghost there. I'm not gonna, like, it's not gonna help if I punch it.
Fight the ghost.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. Apparently, she wasn't in Supernatural until the 11th season, so I wouldn't recognize her. Then, did you say, you said Carl Weathers, and then Nick Nolte?
Don't know who that is.
Me neither. And, Giancarlo Esposito, who's in Breaking Bad, Westworld, Better Call Saul. I don't know who that is. Werner Herzog. These names are too hard. He was in Jack Reacher. So, lots of people I don't know. Which is good. I like not knowing people, because then, sometimes you go to, like, a movie with, like, an actor, and you're like, the entire time, instead of seeing the character, you're just like, no, that's, like, I don't know, I can't think of anyone right now. Mm-hmm. Like, when I watch, like, Indiana Jones or something, I don't think, oh, that's Indiana Jones, I think that's Harrison Ford, or that's Han Solo. Mm-hmm. So, it's sometimes good to not know actors.
Yeah. I get you.
Dying. That's all the news I know of.
Yeah, I don't have news.
So, I'm out of words. Are you out of words?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we'll wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzy.
Thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. May the Force be with you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.